Hello, I'm Coach John Shepherd, and in this video I'm going to answer some questions which have been sent in by you guys, and they all have speed as the central theme. The first question is very specific. It comes in from Enoch Antwi, and he has a best 100 meter time of 11.47 seconds, and he's long jumped 7 meters 21, and he wants to know whether this speed and this distance jumped is good, and if he's going on the right pathway towards jumping further. Well, of course he is. Now, a lot depends on how old he is as well, and whether or not his 100 meter time is a true reflection of his 100 meter time, i.e. does it take into account his finishing ability and his starting ability? Could those perhaps be improved? A real measure, as I've said in other videos, is fly 10 meters, fly 20 meters speed. However, jumping 720 odd from 11.4 100 meter speed is about right. In fact, you could argue that he's jumping a little bit further than his speed notionally should allow. There's always going to be a plus or minus aspect, and it'll depend on your ability to translate horizontal velocity into vertical velocity at takeoff, i.e. your ability as a jumper. A good idea is to look at your speed over the last 10 meters into the board if you can. At the elite level, male jumpers will be approaching speeds of 10.5 meters a second. Females round about 9.5 meters a second. So if you do a fly 20 or a fly 10, you can calculate your 10 or 20 meter velocity and get an idea as to how you compare. The next question has actually been asked by quite a few channel viewers and subscribers, and that's about the sprint drills and whether they will directly transfer into sprinting and create muscle memory. Well, the answer is yes. I found with my system of drills-led jigsaw type approach, putting it all together, that the actual drills do directly transfer into enhanced performance. I've posted 13 sprint drills videos on the channel, so there are a lot of drills for you to take a look at and to employ in your training. Let's just focus on one particular facet, and that's switching, the switching of the legs when running. This is seen as a key requirement, a fundamental aspect that will improve your speed. So lots of the drills that I utilize develop this scissoring ability, be they dribbles or more obviously scissor type movements, bent leg or straight leg. The quicker you can rotate your heel from the back of your body to the front and switch the position of the legs, the faster you'll be, everything being equal. The foot will travel from behind the body to the front and hit the track with greater speed, and that's why the scissoring switching drills are absolutely crucial. I'll give you another example, heel recovery. A lot of young athletes aren't so good at recovering the heel from behind the body to bring it to the front. They're not able to engage their glutes and their hamstrings. So by doing lots of drills that work specifically on heel recovery, you're training, you're developing that muscle memory, which will improve sprint technique. I've seen it time and time again that a weak area technically in terms of an athlete sprinting can be improved by the use and application of specific sprint drills. Those of you who are regular channel viewers will know about how I rotate the drills across the training year. We're using virtually the same sets of drills over a whole season from October through to September. It's just the emphasis, the quality, quantity and intensity which varies. And I've found that by manipulating those variables and the different types of drills, we will get a consistent transference and also a consistency in form for the more mature athletes. I believe the drills also have a very positive conditioning aspect as well. If you'd like to find out more about my drills-led jigsaw puzzle approach to putting drills together for highly effective training transfer, then why not consider becoming a channel member? There are 9 videos in the series so far, and we go into detail about training planning and programming, for example, and how to construct in detail specific training phases. Okay, the final question that I'm going to address today is more specific to the long jump and the triple jump, and it comes from Coach Athlete Member Modris, and he asks about using wickets on the long jump run up which could also be for the triple jump obviously, to improve turnover and rotation coming into the ball. Now this is something that I've tried in the past and it has worked, but the issue can be actually running into the 5 or 6 wickets, low hurdles that you place coming into the takeoff. The athlete has to get their acceleration and alignment correct before hitting the number of hurdles positioned, and you've got to put those hurdles in the right position too. So I've found, and again some of you may have seen this in other videos, that the use of lines on the track for the last 3 steps in particular can serve the same function in terms of getting the athlete to position correctly over the final 3 steps. So do check out those particular videos on the channel to get some guidance on how to position the lines and set up the takeoff, in particular for the long jump. As an aside, wickets can have a direct transference into improving sprint speed as well, similar to sprint drills. And you can manipulate the spacing between the wickets in order to create slightly different training effects. Look out for a video on the channel coming soon where we delve deeper into the use of wickets. I hope the answers that I've provided will help you and your development of speed and improved technique. If you've any particular questions on the subject matter of this particular video or any others, then do please leave a comment in the section below or through my other social media. And good luck of course with any competitions you've got coming up, and do subscribe to the channel.